Hi everyone, it's Holly Marie King, and we are back with the Hunger Games, and we're doing Pokemon. I think I'm still in Gen 4. They're all starting to kind of blur together for me, so. But anyway, let's get started. We're in District 1 with Krogunk, Darkrai, Glaceon, and Drapion. In District 2, we have Cherim, Floatzel, Guyball, and Carnivine. In District 3, we have Gabite, Buniri, Bronzor, and Shellos. In District 4, we have Staravia, Munchlax, Riolu, Hunchcrow. Oh, and Hunchcrow. In District 5, we have Hippowdon, Glameow, Luxio. Wow, I can't. Hippopotas. In District 6, we have Abomasnow, Carnidos, Zelf, and Snover. In District 7, we have Kricketune, Combee, Wormadam, and Mismagius. In District 8, we have Shieldon, Bonsly, Mesprit, and Infernape. In District 9, we have Rotom, Grotle, Finian, Pachirisu, Pachirisu. In District 10, we have Lopunny, Burmy, Porygon 2, and Togekiss. In District 11, we have Darkrai, Bibarel, Uxie, and Tangrowth. And finally, in District 12, we have Mime Jr., Bronzong, Manaphy, and Bidoof. Let's proceed, actually. Okay, anyway, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Uxie runs away from the cornucopia. Buniri runs away from the cornucopia. Drapion snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Shellos runs away from the cornucopia. Wormadam breaks Shieldon's nose for a basket of bread. Well, that's pretty impressive since he's got a giant freaking shield on his face. Mime Jr. runs away from the cornucopia. Gabite and Riolu fight for a bag. Gabite gives up and retreats. Mismagius runs away from the cornucopia. Bronzong runs away from the cornucopia. Combee runs away from the cornucopia. Bonsly runs away from the cornucopia. Glaceon runs into the cornucopia and hides. Carnivine takes a handful of throwing knives. Finian runs away from the cornucopia. Honchcrow overpowers Guyball, killing her. Wow. Someone already died. Bidoof runs away from the cornucopia. Grotle scares Munchlax away from the cornucopia. Kricketune runs away from the cornucopia. Hippowdon runs away from the cornucopia. Lopunny sets an explosive off, killing Burmy, Floatzel, Carnidos, and Porygon 2. Wow. Lopunny doing the big plays at the beginning. She's just like, I'm taking everybody out. I'm not taking any chances. Bibarel runs away from the cornucopia. Bronzor runs away from the cornucopia. Zelf rips a mace out of Mesprit's hands. Wow, you guys are supposed to be buds. I thought anyway. I mean, legendaries stick together, right? Abomasnow runs away from the cornucopia. Hippopotas scares Snover away from the cornucopia. I'll get it. I promise. I'll get it. Darkrai runs away from the cornucopia. Manaphy runs away from the cornucopia. Cornucopia. I can't. There's too many cornucopias. Pachirisu runs away from the cornucopia. Grogon breaks Staravia's nose for a basket of bread. That's impressive too, because he has a beak. Togekiss snatches a bottle of alcohol and a ray. Glameow runs away from the cornucopia. Infernape runs away from the cornucopia. Darkrai runs away from the cornucopia. Do I have two Darkrai's? I must have done Darkrai twice. Darkrai gets to be in here twice, apparently. I'm sorry. I don't know how I messed that up, but okay. Rotom finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Cherim gathers as much food as he can. Luxio runs away from the cornucopia. Tangrowth runs away from the cornucopia. Darkrai used double team, okay, and made two of them. So now it's harder to kill Darkrai. The real Darkrai is one of the two. Day one. Bibarel sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Honchcrow fishes. Grotle defeats Snover in a fight, but spares his life. Combee stalks Bidoof. Mesprit picks flowers. Buniri diverts Bronzor's attention, runs away. Carnivine stalks Pachirisu. Glameow is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Manaphy, Krogunk, Mime Jr., Shellos, and Riolu hunt for other tributes. Darkrai diverts Hippopotas's attention and runs away. I want Hippopotas to die, so I have to not say it anymore. Kricketune receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Glaceon stalks Infernape. Shieldon searches for firewood. Yes, that is what they're looking for. Drapion scares Darkrai off. Staravia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Luxio runs away from Gabite. Uxie stabs Abomasnow while his back is turned. Wow. Mismagius receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Bondsley receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Togekiss discovers a cave. Wormadam tries to spearfish with a trident. Tangrowth hunts for other tributes. Cherrim cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Wow. Lopunny and Hippowdon. You guys all the hippos need to just die, so I don't have to read your names. Work together for the day. Finian tends to Zell's wounds. Rotom and Bronzong work together for the day. Munchlax hunts for other tributes. Ball and tributes 1. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Geibel, District 2. Burmy, District 10. Floatzel, District 2. Carnidos. District 6. Porygon 2. District 10. Abomasnow, District 6. And Cherrim, District 2. Night 1. Gabite and Finian sleep in shifts. Riolu and Staravia talk about the tribute still alive. Uxie fends Togekiss, Magius, and Bronzong away from her fire. Pachirisu bashes Bidoof's head in with a mace. Wow, they may look cute, guys, but they're tough. Manaphy fends Lopunny, Kricketune, and Munchlax away from her fire. Luxio receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Hippowdon. Hate you. Barrel, Groudon, Shieldon, and Mime Jr. sleep in shifts. Snover pushes Glaceon off a cliff during a night fight. I hate you, Snover. I hope you die painfully. Hope you die painfully. Honchkrow, Glameow, Azelf, and Wormadam track down and kill Combi. Wow, you guys have to kill such a cute little innocent creature, huh? How rude. Darkrai, Bonsly, and Mesprit cheerfully sing songs together. Carnivine lets Drapion into her shelter. Krogunk cries himself to sleep. Bronzor and Rotom huddle for warmth. When Fernape goes to sleep, Shello stays awake all night. Darkrai and Hippopotas track down and kill Buneri. No, why are you gonna kill Buneri, guys? You're not even the real Darkrai. You're gonna die. Tangrowth attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Day 2. Rotom kills Shieldon as he tries to run. This poor Shieldon. He's been put through a lot. And Fernape searches for firewood. Riolu, Krogunk by Barrel, and Togekiss raid Darkrai's camp while he is hunting. Tangrowth falls into a pit and dies. Azelf is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mesprit diverts Wormadam's attention and runs away. Kricketune and Bronzong work together for the day. Mime Jr. receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bonsly, Mismagius, and Darkrai hunt for other tributes. Hippowdon scares Pachirisu off. That's okay, Pachirisu. Just run for your life. Don't let that thing get you. Hippopotas defeats Honchkrow in a fight but spares her life. Snover, Carnivine, and Manaphy hunt for other tributes. Bronzor searches for firewood. Uxie, Luxio, Lopunny, and Finian raid Munchlax's camp while he is hunting. Rude. Shellos questions his sanity. Gabite and Groudon split up to search for resources. Staravia tries to spear fish with a trident. Drapion receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Glameow receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I know what you're all thinking, though. Staravia's a bird, huh? Why don't they just use their beak to get it? But you know what, do you remember? Their nose was broken. They can't do it. Yeah, dumb joke. So, 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bidoof, District 12. Glaceon, District 1. Comey, District 7. Buneri, District 3. Shieldon, District 8. And Tangrowth, District 11. Night 2. Snover cries himself to sleep. Hippopotas tries to treat her infection. Honchkrow cooks her food before putting her fire out. Togekiss, Rotom, and Mismagius cheerfully sing songs together. Bronzor climbs a tree to rest. Shellos attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Carnivine, Staravia, Finian, and Azelf tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Wormadam and Manaphy sleep in shifts. Munchlax thinks about winning. Drapion and Mesprit hold hands. By Barrel, Lopunny, and Uxie discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Mr. Mime Jr. lets Pachirisu into his shelter. Groudon tends to her wounds. And Fernape, Krogunk, and Gabite cheerfully sing songs together. Darkrai and Hippowdon track down and kill Darkrai. I told you the real one would show itself. It was done with its clone. Kricketune strangles Bonsong with a rope. Bonsly sets up camp for the night. Luxio tends to her wounds. Riolu climbs a tree to rest. Glameow quietly hums. Day 3. Drapion diverts Hippowdon's attention and runs away. Mismagius is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Uxie, Mesprit, Togekiss, Pachirisu, and Hippopotas hunt for other tributes. Got it. Bonsly constructs a shack. I get excited every time I say it without any problems. Carnivine diverts Lopunny's attention and runs away. Honchkrow and Finian work together for the day. Zelf, Wormadam, and Glamio get into a fight. Glamio triumphantly kills them both. Wow, go Glamion, I guess. Anyone, any Glamion fans? There's be 2 people on its own. Riolu, Bibarel, Krogunk, and Gabite raid Darkrai's camp while he is hunting. Munchlax overhears Bronzor and Infernape talking in the distance. Luxio hunts for other tributes. Snover searches for a water source. Shellos discovers a cave. Mime Jr. travels to higher ground. Grodel diverts Kricketune in a fight. Diverts. But spares his life. Staravia receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Manaphy collects fruit from a tree. Rotom practices his archery. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Darkrai, District 1, Bronzong, District 12, Zelf, District 6, and Wormadam, District 7. Night 3. Togekiss lets Riolu into her shelter. Hippowdon. I hate it. Receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Don't like that person. They need to go. The Pokemon dumb. I hate their name. Kricketune thinks about home. Finian and Rotom sleep in shifts. Mime Jr. received medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Munchlax defeats Hunchcrow in a fight, but spares her life. I feel like Hunchcrow gets defeated a lot. Am I crazy? Maybe it's just birds in general. They're just dying. Manaphy tends to Drapion's wounds. Grodel and Lopunny sleep in shifts. Snover defeats Carnivine in a fight, but spares her life. Bibarel sees a fire, but stays hidden. Glamio cries herself to sleep. Uxie tries to sing herself to sleep. Mesprit tries to sing herself to sleep. Darkrai, Bonsly, and Mismagius discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Infernape and Staravia both huddle for warmth. Hippopotas shoots a poison. No! You need to die, Hippopotas. Shoots a poisonous blow dart into Pachirisu's neck, slowly killing her. No, not Pachirisu. I like Pachirisu. They're so cute. Hate you, Hippopotas. Your difficult name, and now you killed one of the Pokemon that I like. How dare you? Krogunk sets up camp for the night. Luxio, Bronzor, Shellos, and Gabite sleep in shifts. I won't even say who I want to win, because if I do, they'll die. So I'll just be disappointed when they die. Day 4, Bibarel searches for firewood. Munchlax receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Honchkrow searches for a water source. Bronzor, Mesprit, Infernape, Mime Jr., and Shellos track down and kill Grodel. Infernape, why are you getting all these people to help you? You can just kill the thing on your own. Jeez. Why you gotta be so mean, guys? It's just one Pokemon. Finian searches for firewood. Krogunk thinks about home. Luxio constructs a shack. Staravia tends to Riolu's wounds. Snover travels to higher ground. Hippopotas severely slices Carnivine with a sword. This Hippopotas needs to die. Just die. Lopunny receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Drapion tries to sleep through the entire day. Togekiss shoots an arrow into Gabite's head. Wow, Togekiss. Jeez. Uxie discovers a river. Bonsly thinks about home. Rotom stabs Manaphy while her back is turned. Wow, I got a lot of backstabbers in this group. Darkrai is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Glamio hunts for other tributes. Kricketune makes a slingshot, and Mismagius steals from Hippowdon while he isn't looking. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Pachirisu, District 9, Grodel, District 9, Carnivine, District 2, Gabite, District 3, and Manaphy, District 12. Night 4. Mesprit looks at the night sky. Mismagius receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Drapion and Bonsly sleep in shifts. Krogunk lets Bibarel into a shelter. Finian convinces Hippopotas to not kill her, only to kill her instead. Yes, go Finian! Fuck yeah. Hippopotas is out of here. One more difficult name down, only one more to go. Infernape attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Snover tries to sing himself to sleep. Honchkrow cooks her food before putting her fire out. Shellos receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Munchlax, Glammeow, and Riolu cheerfully sing songs together. Uxie kills Staravia while he is sleeping. Wow, I'm kind of sad to see Staravia die because they've been through so much, and they've gotten through a lot, and now they're dead. Staravia. But as all this, Rotom, why you killing Luxio with a hatchet? At least it wasn't in her back. You freaking backstabber, Rotom. Sorry, all my favorites are dying. Bronzor begs for Hippowdon to kill him. He refuses, keeping Bronzor alive. Lopunny is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Togekiss sees a fire but stays hidden. Darkrai and Kricketune work together to drown Mime Jr. Wow. He's a little guy. No need two people to do that. Poor Mime Jr. God. The little guys, man. Bronzor and Finian work together for the day. Togekiss attempts to climb a tree but falls on Croagunk, killing them both. Well, there goes Togekiss. There's another one that I like. Lopunny runs away from Bonsly. I was going to call him Bronzor, and then I realized that that's not Bronzor. Shellos sets an explosive off, killing Bibarel, Honchkrow, and Drapion. Well, Shellos. Not as good as Lopunny, though. Sorry to break it to you. They got 5. Kricketune receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Uxie sets Munchlax on fire with a Molotov. I like how, like, the way it reads, it's just so, like, Uxie sets Munchlax on fire with a Molotov. And it's like, that the sentence is so not, like, it's just got, like, a period. It should see, Uxie sets Munchlax on fire with a Molotov. You gotta put, like, an exclamation point on it. Make it more exciting. Sorry. It just always makes me laugh when I read these, and I'm like just starting to read them, and I'm like, oh, they're on fire. That would have been more exciting had I known what was happening before I started reading that sentence. Infernape attacks Mesprit, but she manages to escape. Darkrai receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Riolo receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Rotom and Mismagius split up to search for resources. Snover sets an explosive off, killing Hippowdon and Glameow. Oh my god, Hippowdon's dead too. Ha ha, I don't have to read their name either. Oh no, it's an arena event. Okay, we got this. A swarm of Tracker Jackers invades the arena. Darkrai slowly dies from the Tracker Jacker toxins. While running away from the Tracker Jackers, Riolu grabs Lopunny and throws him to the ground. I was hoping Lopunny would win. Lopunny's dead now. Not gonna win. Mesprit slowly dies from the Tracker Jacker toxins. Kricketune and Rotom run out of places to run and are stung to death. Mismagius survives. Bonsly knocks Infernape unconscious and leaves him there as bait. Well, there goes another one of my favorites. Excuse my dog. He's overdramatic. He is outside. Bronzor slowly dies from the Tracker Jacker toxins. Finian survives. Shellos survives. Uxie is stung to death. And Snover is stung to death. I don't even know who I want to win now. All my favorites are dead. We'll see who's still alive. I'll think it in my head and then be disappointed when they die. Okay? 21 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Hippopotas. See, you get me every time, Hippopotas. I'm glad you're dead. Okay? Yeah. You can make that face at me. Doesn't matter to me. Saravia, District 4. Luxio, District 5. Mime Jr., District 12. Togekiss, District 10. Croagunk, District 1. Bibarel, District 11. Honchkrow, District 4. Drapion, District 1. Munchlax, District 4. Hippowdon, District 5, Glameow, District 5, Darkrai, District 11, Lopunny, District 10, Mesprit, so many names, Mesprit, District 8, Kricketune, District 7, Rotom, District 9, Infernape, District 8, Bronzor, District 3, Uxie, District 11, and Snover, District 6. I almost said 16. There's no District 16. Night 5, Mismagius dies of dysentery. Shellos looks at the night sky. Bonsly quietly hums. Riolo attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful, and Finian screams for help. All right, I got two. I got two in mind. Who do you think is going to win? There's only 4. There's only 4 left because Mismagius is dead. So it's Shellos, Bonsly, Riolu, or Finian. I'm not going to tell you mine because I don't want them to die. But I'm hoping they don't die. Day 6, Finian makes a wind spear. Bonsly is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Riolo questions her sanity. And Shellos picks flowers. Mismagius, District 7, is the one cannon shot heard in the distance. Night 6, Shellos thinks about winning. Bonsly cooks his food before putting his fire out. Riolo passes out from exhaustion, and Finian sets up camp for the night. We're avoiding each other. Still down to the last 4. Day 7, Riolo makes a wooden spear. Finian receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Bonsly makes a wooden spear. Shellos receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Everyone's just doing their own thing because they don't want to fight each other. Oh, it's an arena event. Okay, well, we'll see if the one I want to win survives because we can't say them right now. The arena turns pitch black and nobody can see a thing. Finian survives. Bonsly trips on a rock and falls off a cliff. Shellos survives. Riolo survives. Yes! I gave it away. Now they're going to die. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Bonsly, District 8. Night 7. Finian strangles Shellos after engaging in a fist fight, and Riolo accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. See, I told you, as soon as he said something, they were going to die. Every time. My favorite never wins. Although my second was Finian, so I guess I kind of was okay with it. But the winner is Finian from District 9. Wow. So who killed the most? Ooh, well, we got Shellos at 4, but I know, oh, no, funny only killed 4 with that one? I thought they killed 5. Well, whatever. Let's start at the bottom. Anybody kill anyone on the bottom? No, they all just that. Well, Darkrai, the fake Darkrai, killed someone. Oh, Hippopotas killed 3. I thought Rotom killed a lot. Where did Rotom go? No, they only had 3 kills? Huh. They had more. So yeah, it's Lopunny and Shellos. They killed 4 people. Anyway, that's all I have time for today. But leave a like if you like this. If you want more of this content, please subscribe. I do this every Wednesday. And also, it's not going to always be a Pokemon one. I have others. So if you want more than just Pokemon, there will be more. However, if you want to leave a suggestion, please comment below, or you can always tweet me because I have a Twitter. I will repeat, I have a Twitter and I only have 3 followers. So if anyone else wants to follow, they're welcome to it. Oh, and if you know someone who would be interested in this type of content, please share it with them so that they can enjoy it as well. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye.